Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Eddie James making waves in the baseball world right now after homering in 8 straight games. A Major League record shared by Dale Long, Don Mattingly, Ken Griffey Jr., and he's got a chance to match it today, Chris.
Well, Boog, runs like this pull people into baseball that aren't even necessarily baseball fans because the excitement around every at-bat that he has, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be watching to see if he can tie that record in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Eddie James. Lodolo back to work. And that is out of play. Lodolo, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. That one is absolutely belted. That's long gone. A solo shot. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 1-0. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
They'll just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run. Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we are starting over. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
1 out, base is empty. And there's a base hit to left. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Go ahead run on base. Ian Happ up to hit. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in safely. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner on the go again. Lifted in the air down the left side. Brings it in. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. 1 hit in the inning, but no. 1 down. Eddie James, the next Cub to hit. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Slings to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
James, certainly not the reason they lost this game. 2 homers on the day.
Such a tremendous
Eddie James. Fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Back here in Cincinnati, top of the second. So up now for Chicago, Eddie James. Singer back to work. Up and in, ball one. James went off for 2 homers in his last game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Gone. He sends it out of here. That's his 3rd home run of the series. It's 1-0. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, he's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
1 out, base is empty. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Out to short. De La Cruz fires over to first. Now 2 away. Now the third baseman, Eddie James. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit. And up next for Chicago, Eddie James. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul out of play.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and on the outer run scores.
See how he knocked that down, and he got away from him a little bit, but he doesn't panic. Picks up the ball, probably a little bit more time as he sees the runner, but a good throw to complete the play over to first.
On the ground to third, James. Now only 1 out remaining.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
James was a big contributor for them in the win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Eddie James riding an historic 40-game hitting streak where every at-bat has become a must-watch moment. 1 hit away from moving past Ty Cobb's run in 1911. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Eddie James, the next to hit. That one deep left field, and forget it. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 2-0, and he just keeps on climbing. The home run extends this big-time hitting streak another game.
And how could you not love what he's doing right now? I mean, he's doing this under a lot of pressure at this point, but it looks like he's playing a wiffle ball in the backyard. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 down. Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. To third. Gets it to first. That's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the 2 out, space is empty. Swung on, belted. That's back. And out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Eddie James. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. There goes the runner. In there for strike 3. Throw. Save. Now here is Moises Ballesteros. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Fry. The throw to first. That ends the frame. So 1 hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Back here at Great American Ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Eddie James. And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
There's a swing and a drive.
Get up, ball, get up.
And that one is out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 5-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
James really stood out in this win. Blasted off for 3 homers in the game.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Eddie James went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. So up now for Chicago, Eddie James.
And all anyone can think about right now is his chase for that hitting streak record. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A towering shot. That's his 7th home run of the series. And now they're out in front. It's 3-0.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
First and third, one down. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Diving stop at first. Throws from his knees. There's one. What a double play that was. One down. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. What a stop. The throw. And very nicely done for the out. One out, bases empty. James, a former All-Star, only 18 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And a base hit up the middle, and they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball.
Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they tag him out. 2 outs, runner on first. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Stuart Fairchild. That one down the line, makes a sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Eddie James. Abbott back to work. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His 8th of the series. It's 7-6. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie James. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. A second scores as well. They lead it in the 8th. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. In the dirt, squirts away from Stevenson. And the wild pitch will play to run.
Well, that's a big insurance run there, and it comes rather cheaply. You're trying to keep your guys in the ball game, but this won't help the cause. We'll see if that extra run ends up being a factor or not.
James had a great showing in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.